What's up guys, Hades here. So today I have a very interesting video for you. We are going to talk about infinite collection of EXP for Immortals. So I constantly have 1, 2, or even 3 Immortals not at level 50 so that when I'm raiding or doing gnomes on the daily basis, every week I reborn one, get all the pieces back, and then I use that for future updates. Now, why is this important? Well, we have this new upgrade with the new update with the sailing, right? And wow, we need so many immortals and there's all these requirements. But guess what's important? They have to be a certain level. 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And there we know that in the future they plan on going past 55, which is our current cap. So you're going to need to get from 55 to 60 with a lot of your immortals. And guess what? It takes forever. AP is hard to come by. So how do we save for it? Well, if we look here, I've got 40,000 saved. I used to have 100,000, but I spent them all trying to level up all my immortals, getting them all to 55, as I thought that would be very valuable for me, and then getting a lot of them to 40, 35, and I'm going to have to push these 35s into 40s, and I'm going to have to push them all from 40 to 45, and it gets very hard to go. So here's what I'm going to show you, the infinite glitch on how to get immortals up, okay? So first of all, you need to set up a preset that's not your main. I have my main PvP, this is my current setup, I swap it all the time, but you need something else, right? I like to have a boss build, a main PvP build, and then like I call it experiment. This is just technically for XP farming. Now, here's the secret. You just need anyone frontline with healing. You need Charles with these 3 skills. You don't even need Wind Rage anymore. I found a way. You don't need Wind Rage, and then you just need one in the back that you constantly swap or level, okay? So right now, I'm leveling Cyrus. I'm just going to get him to about 50, 55. We'll see kind of where I land. And then I reborn my Charles. If you're not aware and you're a newer player, you can go in the Alcamy Lab. You can go to Immortal Reborn. And when this cooldown comes off, you can select any Immortal. You get everything back. And then you can kind of repeat the process. So here's what it looks like. I go on the map. I start farming gnomes. You can see I'm farming here. This is kind of what a typical one looks like. You have some that are a little higher, but KVK is over. It's okay that you don't get like perfect efficiency. I don't really care. Day-to-day use, it doesn't matter. Okay, but if you're getting these low numbers, Charles, his level doesn't matter. And I use him on my main march, and his level, again, doesn't matter. He's not a damage dealer, and him dying slightly faster makes almost no difference. So him being 55 doesn't matter. So what I do is I put them on a cycle, okay? So I have my Charles, and I get him to 55, and I put a new immortal, 47. He'll be 55 in the next couple days as I do more raiding. I took a break to do bosses, but every 7 days or so, I can refresh a new immortal. Now watch this. I'm going to cancel this raid, and I'm going to show you how you can kind of just plug in any immortal you want and raise their level. So let's find one that I need to level up. We can do Cyrus, we can do Frederick, Hannibal. It doesn't matter, okay? Their levels don't matter. Let's just put in Hannibal for now. I want to get his levels up and I want to be even more efficient. Okay, so we're going to put Hannibal in. I go to troops. I'm going to take off. It's important to take off these abilities first before you swap. It just makes everything more convenient. We're going to go over, we're going to find Hannibal. You're going to take slightly more losses like this, but if you don't mind or you're in a time of peace, then it doesn't really matter, right? And of course, we want to add in some of those security. I like things that keep you defensive, keeps you moving, so you don't take as many losses. Absorb. Healing almost always reigns supreme. You know, equipment doesn't really matter if I have it or don't have it. Just a quick little boost is nice. Give them a little artifact. No, I'm going to give them just something simple. is 500. And then you don't even need to bother with boosts or anything. Just 30, 35. And I recommend about 35 so they have a decent amount of troops. And then you're going to just set up a raid. And you're going to see this. Look at all this XP I got from this raid. I only hit 8 gnomes. I got 2 million on Cyrus, 2 million on Charles, and they both leveled up. I only hit 8 gnomes. There's the XP, ever since the update, if you've ever clicked here, it shows you Immortal XP by slaying gnomes is increased by 400%. You get this massive, massive boost to slaying gnomes. Look at this, 300 dead, 400 wounded. This is nothing. I have no problem with this. And now I'm getting a 250,000, 250,000, 250,000. If you want to optimize this even further, you can swap out all 4 Immortals and then rotate them even faster. Or I could reborn my Zenobia in 20 hours, and that would do the exact same thing for me. And then I just repeat the cycle. I level them up, I reborn them, and then I slot in one of my 35s, and I just keep my core. I personally like having a healer plus a tank. These 2 plus any 2 are going to keep your wounded and dead at approximately this level, this like 300 to 500 range. You can see 300, 400, and it was a lot lower when I had a higher level Alex, making the extra Earth 4 team bonus, right, to get the extra boost. So, if you didn't know, these are all the things I'm doing to plan for the future. I would highly, highly, highly recommend stacking up this 10k Immortal XP roll as much as you can. I used a bunch of them to kind of get my sailing in the right order, but we're getting to that point where people are getting into the level 40, 45. If you've been super efficient, you could be about 41, 42 right now. I got married recently. I'm in a different country. I get more than 8 hours of sleep, so I can't really click it all the time. But I'm going to put up a video and show you how to get higher than 15%. A lot of people are stuck at 15%, and they don't know why. I will show you guys that in a video coming very soon. But it's super, super important to get Immortal levels higher. You're going to need them very, very soon. Don't miss out. Don't be lazy. This is very obtainable for anyone. Doesn't matter what account size you have. Levels are very, very easy. So if you guys like videos like this, let me know in the comments below, and I will catch you guys in the next one.